Afternoon, children.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ehi. Can we say that together?
Ehi.
Beautiful. I am an African storyteller. And today I'm going to tell you a story about Amma, the slave woman. Her struggle, her pain, but most important, her joy. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Now, before we start this session, you're going to have to help me. When I say long time ago, I expect you to shout back in return, time, time. Is that okay? Long time ago.
Time, time.
Beautiful, good work. And when I say story, story, you say story. Story, story.
Story.
Long time ago.
Time, time.
Beautiful. We're going to start the first part now. Story, story.
Story.
Story, story.
Story.
Long time ago.
Time, time.
Beautiful. That's a good word. Very long time ago.
Time, time.
In Africa, very hot continent, and in a country named Nigeria, in the town of Dahomey, just by the border of Ghana. Dahomey and Ghana, there's a borderline there. Just as if you want to go to the west into Africa, in a little town called Badagry, that's the sea port for the slaves. They call it the slave port. Badagry. Bad agreement. That's how the name came about. Badagry. The black man couldn't say bad agreement. So till today, the name Badagry in Lagos State, in Nigeria, the first town the white man visited in West Africa, the slave port for slaves is still in existence, and the house, the slave house, where they did all the sale and all the discussions, and where, did you watch that play, Acoustic thing, where the white man went to the chief, gave him a gun to kill his people, to bring slaves to him? The same house where they stood to discuss how to sell people into slavery is still there as we speak. So long time ago, time. One sunny afternoon, Anna, as Anna was going to the stream with her friends, suddenly the white man came with his gun and the gun and took these young girls away with some young boys along. And that's the beginning of their journey to Manchester. Slavery. Even as we speak, yes, they are late. But you didn't see that is no more. Come sit down, young lady. No contact with their family. Could never go back to their continent. Because as they walked away, took them to the ship, chained them up, whipped them, they starved, cried. But then, luckily for them, some arrived safely, but many and loads of them died. When the ship was too full, they threw some away. When they were sick, they threw them aboard, threw them into the sea, because they didn't have medical staff on board. There was no NHS on the ships, so they could die. But the few that survived, like Amma and her friends, every time they remembered home, they would sit down under the mango tree. They would cry, and sing songs of sorrow. So that was their strength. time ago. On Ama's 16th birthday. In Africa, we don't do what is called 10, 16, 20, 21. We do 16th birthday, and we call it the coming of age. When the woman or the young lady is accepted by the family as grown enough to be ready for marriage. On that day, we celebrate coming of age. The parents of the girl will be happy that the child is now big enough to be taken to the husband's house, to giving out as a bride. And so all the family come together, rejoicing and celebrating.
She's coming out of age now. She's a grown woman now.
Come with me, Emma. Upstairs. And that's another journey for Emma. Her first journey, don't forget, was from Africa to Britain. In Britain, on the plantation, her second journey was from downstairs to upstairs. Who stays upstairs? The masters. Who stays downstairs?
The
servants. Give me 5. Good girl, 5. Woo, she's very good. And so, Amma went upstairs. She was a very good servant. She did a lot of hard work. Her jobs includes cleaning the floor, dusting everywhere, taking down the cobwebs, and children, don't worry about this, you won't understand. Daddies, mommies, grandma, the other job she did was taking care of Mr. White. That was a very good part of the job, because she did that unwillingly too. And so, after 9 months, on the plantation, it was quiet in the afternoon. The farmers were having a break time, like what you call tea time. You know tea time? When you want to have some biscuits and some drinks. Far away, upstairs, they could hear the cry of a little child coming from the master's quarter. Don't forget when Mama was going upstairs, she was looking very nice, very young lady. But later, she came down, a different person. The master had no more use for her, so he sent her downstairs. And that is the birth of Mommy. And so in Africa, we don't do stepbrother or stepsister. We do my father's child. As a traditional African person, we say, this is my father's child, or this is Mommy. Mommy means my mother. That's the origin of the word Mommy. And with me today, to show you some of the African slave dance steps, the Mommy dance step, is women from South Africa, the Gideon group.